Hello, hi, my name is Hallie. Welcome to my channel if you're new, and if you're not, hi baby. Hey, hi stinky booty boo. Yeah, we call each other that. Maybe if you come back for another video, you'll get with the vibe. Anyways, I hope you're doing well. It's 10:30 p.m. and I kind of stopped doing these talking videos, and I'm like ready to bring them back because I have so much shit to say, babe. But I hope you guys enjoyed the college vlog. Anyways, today we're talking about being multifaceted and how it brings opportunity. And take it from me, baby. Like, if you go ahead and look at my LinkedIn, when you go to experiences, it says show all 24 experiences. You'll know a bitch is multifaceted. When you hear the word multifaceted, what comes to mind? Maybe it was an interaction where you met somebody and they told you, oh, I'm a part of this, I'm a part of that, I'm a part of this, I'm a part of that. You just be thinking like, damn. So what do you not do? And I think that is the type of, honestly, genuinely the interactions that I get. And honestly, a lot of people don't even know half the shit that I do. A lot of people don't know me fully because they don't know all the things that I do. And honestly, I just keep it intentional that way sometimes. But I do get a few messages being like, Hallie, I just saw your LinkedIn, what the hell? And it's literally, when you go on my LinkedIn, it's 24 experiences in there. All that to say that I am multifaceted, and I became multifaceted by putting myself out there, and that allowed insane opportunities for me. By being involved in this, I was able to get that. By being involved in this, I was able to meet this, and that person was able to connect me to this, and I was able to get that. And I wanted to talk to you guys today about why being multifaceted attracts opportunity, why you can be a triple threat, a quadruple threat, a blank threat, as long as you are not a threat to yourself and you do not hold yourself back from all these different opportunities, because the opportunities are out there. You just got to get involved. And so first of all, we're gonna define what multifaceted means. What does it mean? It means to be literally in different facets of life, to be in different aspects of life, to be multi. And so there's so many benefits to being multifaceted, and I wanted to kind of talk today about why you shouldn't limit yourself or deny yourself or put yourself in a box and say, this is me and this is what I do. Because you have the time, you have the interests, and you have the capabilities. So why don't you allow yourself to reach here, to reach there, and to reach wherever your little fingers wanna go into? You know what I mean? And so today we're going to talk about some of the positive things about what being multifaceted is, and like why it's important and how it helps you, whether it's career, whether it's with school, whether it's with networking, just making friends, whether it's just learning about yourself. I think being multifaceted has taught me so much about myself because I'm in all these different kinds of scenarios. You guys wouldn't even, I don't even know how to even explain how like contrast my like experiences are. And not to mention, it has allowed me to be such a knowledgeable person. No matter what conversation I'm in, I can have a say. Genuinely, any conversation I'm in. For example, I'm studying marketing, international business, and developmental economics, which is another way of me being multifaceted. I have my hands in all these different types of studies, and I'm able to kind of interconnect them, and I'm able to be in a marketing class, and we're talking about, like, let's say we're doing a case study and economics comes into play, and I have this background knowledge. Let's say I'm still in this marketing class, and now we're talking about the company going overseas and entering the Chinese market, and now I have international business knowledge and like the best way to enter that market and how they can change their marketing strategies in order to enter China and, like, you know, cater to the Chinese consumer correctly. And I just have all this different kinds of like lenses that allow me to bring new perspective. And that's genuinely the first thing that a lot of employees talk to me about, is like, wow, how do you know that? They just ask me, how do you know that? And I'll be like, well, I was da 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 da. Not to mention, I'm a part of a lot of different programs. I'm in SEO, I'm in Forte, which is like a woman-led professional program basically. I'm in the Advertising Federation. I'm a scholar there. I was in Google Product and Equity and Inclusion Summit, and I was able to be flown out and like give a huge presentation and network with all these different types of people. I was able to be in L'Oreal Diverse Fellowship for 9 months. ADM flew me out to Decatur, Illinois to stay there for 4 days and learn everything about the company. I didn't even end up working there. I was in IBM Accelerate, I was in Kohl's, and I did a case study for them. I was in all of these different programs professionally that all allowed me to learn a skill here, learn a skill there, learn about retail here, learn about finance here, learn about tech here. Oh. And I was able to really just be multifaceted professionally. Now let's talk socially. Socially, I was a part of a white sorority, historically white sorority basically. I was in Alpha Phi, and that allowed me to get to know all these different types of girls and allowed me to be in white spaces, because to be frankly honest with you, a lot of the United States, a lot of the workforce everywhere is you being able to be in a white space without having to feel like an imposter. But I'm also in something called the Glam Squad, which is a Black woman empowerment group where I'm allowed to, you know, be with other people that are similar to me, from the same background as me. We can make the same jokes and crack up about it. We can, you know, feel comfortable discussing politics and all these different things, and we're able to connect with each other that way. And I'm able to be in both of these spaces and feel completely safe and feel completely myself and my whole self. Although I might like alter, you know, the way that I speak or something like that to, like, you know, obviously code switching is a thing at the end of the day, but either way, I show up to these spaces and I'm able to do that, and that helps me in my professional life as well. I'm also a part of SOSA, which is Somali Student Association, which deepens my identity. So coming from, you know, AFI being in the white sorority to Glam, being with all types of like Black Americans, and then going on to SOSA, Somali Student Association, and being in this space where I'm able to talk to people that I share the language, food, religion, everything with. And this collectively helps me out so much. And on top of that, my last student org that I'm in is the Vault, which is a fashion and business club. Like I said, I'm a business student, so I bring my knowledge there, but I'm also a model. So I have a lot of business, I have a lot of fashion background, I have a lot of connections in terms of the industry. I had my agency come down and scout for models here in Madison, Wisconsin. I have all this background knowledge, but then here I'm gaining something as well. I'm gaining connections, I'm meeting photographers, I'm being referred to for this project, for that project, I'm gaining experience. I'm not going to continue on to every aspect of my life and tell you how it all interconnects and like how it all allows me to be multifaceted, but I'm hoping you got the gist. I'm hoping you understand that being multifaceted helps you in your own life, but it helps you in other ways. You can bring something new to this conversation. The next time you are going for a jog with your neighbor and you guys are talking it up and she's in healthcare, you can be like, oh, you know what, I actually worked in a public health organization for a little while, this is what I can tell you about that, and you guys will form a connection. Humans love relatability. This is one of the reasons why when I have an interview, I search up that person on LinkedIn and I see what I can relate to them with, and every time, without a doubt, it leads to a conversation and it leads to them remembering me. And every single time I reconnect with that person that interviewed me and they say, oh my God, yes, how is this going? Because we had talked about it. So you have to remember that being multifaceted is really and truly a gift. And you know you have these interests, you know you have these skills, so why not reach for them? Why not make something of it? And so I'm gonna give you a couple tips on how you can be multifaceted. Number one being to diversify your hobbies. It really all starts with your interests and what activities you have outside of school or your professional life. So whether you're learning an instrument, whether you love working out and you want to start going to Pilates, whether you really enjoy cooking and you want to learn a new cuisine, or you want to go to this new restaurant, or you really enjoy, I don't know, being outdoors and hiking and all these things, allow yourself to know yourself a little bit by going into different kinds of activities and trying them out. That way you know what you like, you know what I mean? And then the next thing that you have to do is, once you know yourself and you know, hey, I'm really interested in the environment, and outside of work, outside of school, I would love to get involved with something that has to do with the environment. And I could talk about it all day. I mean, do you see what's happening? You know, do you see what this company did with their sustainability efforts? Do you see what whatever? That's your interest, let's say that. What you're going to do is then find a group, because like I said, humans, we're social beings, and the best thing about being multifaceted is those human interactions. And so go ahead and join the club, join the org, join the BRG in your company, and meet people. Whether it's outside of your company or not, there's organizations where you can volunteer, you can, work with a nonprofit, you can, take up a class, you can learn about it, you can do anything with it. You can start a podcast if you wanted to really talk about environmental justice. I mean, I had a, okay, not to make this about me, but like I had an environmental justice podcast, and that's one of the reasons why I love talking about it. And it's always it's always so interesting. You can, I mean, hello, it's our environment. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. We're getting some ice cream and pizza. Freaking garlic bread goodness, and we're spitting some real good knowledge, okay? Talking our shit, if you will. You guys, I'm so unserious and I'm so sorry, but I don't know what happened to the rest of the clips. Next thing I knew was I was like, oh, let me redo my intro, and I started eating the pizza. I guess I ate it a little too much and just dipped on y'all, but I feel like the video is still really good and it gets the point across. So throughout my examples, I will you will kind of see the theme, but in the description I will put my general advice, and I can also make a video actually this time talking about my full-on tip. Even throughout the examples, you can honestly see what advice I was going to give. Obviously, try out your interests and try your hobbies is the first one that I gave you guys, but after that, you can talk about being multifaceted in different aspects of your life, whether that's about your hobbies, which I talked about, but your career, your social life, the type of workout classes you go to, how you interact with people on a daily basis, and just yapping, honestly. So those are kind of the tips that I had, and this is just a little summary. I'm so sorry. I'll do better, but more videos coming soon. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and subscribe if you have not. But that's all, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm really sorry. Love you.